So we've been doing them by the elements, and air signs your last. Sorry about that. You've all got a collective song, and it's bloody hell. Oh, take good care of my baby. So maybe there's a baby involved. Maybe not. Aquarius. So I explained to everybody else that time constraints this month have been made it impossible for me to do one song for everybody, and I'm sorry that they're late, but better late than never, eh? So let's see. 6th house of Vega. What does Aquarius need to know? So, sign energy, your energy, taking your sword and wielding it, severing ties, speaking your truth and finding success, a gift from spirit. Again, swords, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. Lies from children maybe, bad news, harsh, sharp words, younger energy. Some child doesn't care about your success. Some, whether it's your inner child or a child of yours, they want your time, not your money. They want you to take them outside and enjoy the time with them. They don't care about the money. 8 years. You're all about the success. Success may come through Leo feminine or a Leo of any gender, really. Leo cuspa even. Early Leo is late Cancer. Late Leo is early Virgo. Finances are a thing. Somebody's lost everything. You may have lost a good friend, a family member, somebody who's turned their back on you. Adoption even could be involved. Someone that's been ostracised from the family and now becomes an enemy. You've lost the yin to your yang. problems with a vehicle, perhaps emergency vehicles, ambulances, fire engines. Check yourself, girls, the breasts and the womb. Travel over land is delayed. Speeding tickets, parking fines, mechanical problems, and fear of the future. So you may have severed ties with somebody, in business especially, and gained success yourself. But in the process, you've lost that person that you bounced off, that good friend. Capricorn energy, possibly. And the Capricorn is Sagittarius. Late Capricorn is the Aquarius. That could be you. Cancer energy, 7 or 25 is negative. 22 is negative. Putting things off till tomorrow that should be done today. Don't keep saying to that child, be it your inner child or your children, we'll do it tomorrow, and then letting them down, because you're causing some massive trauma. They'll never forget. So, if that's not you, it could be somebody you're dealing with. The name Richard could be important. Those born in the year of the dog are negative. And Sweet William, so the name William. So somebody doesn't know how to say no. Maybe it's different. You have to work because the kids constantly ask for things and you haven't got the guts to say no because you want to be loved. If you have to buy their love, there's something definitely wrong there. Pisces energy, number 12. Being the victim or the martyr. So telling everybody as loud as you can that you are so badly done to, but doing nothing about it. Or it's not true, you're just saying it to get what you want. Or someone is. The number 12, negative energy. Someone wants to escape to the countryside. There are those who see what they're shown, and those who will never see. And maybe your kids just don't get it. Or they're going to have to see. Or maybe it's your partner that just don't get it. The money isn't there. It's a happy family life by the look of it. Or you've maybe bought a new home and you've overextended yourself. But keeping it to yourself is no good because you're keeping secrets. Maybe about how bad finances are. Somebody is at the gates of hell, that is a fact. And if it isn't you, then you need to think about your partner. Are they struggling and not telling you? Making out everything's all right when it's not. Trying to give you everything that you want. Then maybe being a bit of a gypsy, having to travel a lot more. The carnival people, the travellers, the psychics, the mediums, the tarot readers. But secrets are being kept. October the 11th, 2 and 29. Negative energy. Pisces again. Love has left the building. Somebody's not getting the care and attention that they deserve. Or it will leave if you're not careful. Because this is unconditional love, but somebody's not committed as the other one is. Yeah, your attention was elsewhere and now your house is on fire. And it could be literal fire. You played your part in this disappointment. Nobody's to blame, but you've got to change things now. Stop dwelling on the past because that'll depress you. Stop crying over spilt milk. What's done is done. It's what you do from now that's important, because you're running out of options. You need to choose before it's chosen for you. And it may be that there's another child on the way and it's just going to stretch the purse strings even more. So the answer is yes to any question that you've just formed in your head, and drink could be involved. And that dog is important, those born in the year of the dog. Or you've maybe just got a puppy that needs all its vet bills and everything that you can't afford. Somebody's being unrealistic here. It's massively important. And if it's not you, then it must be your partner or your children. or your work colleagues. There just isn't enough to go around. There's a lot of love, and you've got to show that that's what matters, not material things. Yeah, because somebody's being greedy, somebody's trying to control the situation, somebody wants what they want and they're going to get it. They're being stubborn. They don't care what you have to do to get it. 4 years. Enemies. And those enemies may well be yourself because you refuse to say no. Yep, apathy. I can hear you saying it, oh well, what can I do? They need this, they need that. They don't need anything. They need food on the table, they need clothes on the back, and they need love. That's it. So, patience is going to be needed to come back from this gates of hell, and unconditional love. Like I said, it's probably to do with children, and they may be little angels, but you're with the wrong team here. It's not built on firm foundations. You've made a mistake somewhere. It's a red light, so be careful when you're driving. Don't go through a red light. Apologies are needed. Healing will take place. Chiron. Agriculture, soldiers, people in uniform, darker complexion. Finances will improve slowly and steadily, so slow and steady wins the race. Manchester bombing, bees. But action needs to be taken now. You need to find your passion. And it could be the conception of another child. So if you can't afford one or you don't want to get pregnant, it's time to keep your legs crossed. The oak. Number 1. You should be number 1 on your priority list, not in a narcissistic way, but because you cannot care for others if you don't care for yourself. The oak is Taurus. So the oak, the Celtic knot in the background is called the Dara. The knot is said to represent the root system, and your roots are not as firm. It symbolises strength, endurance and wisdom. The mighty oak, the gateway to the other world, is known as the doorway, the threshold between worlds, and also the guardian between worlds, which is the High Priestess. Wherever she may be, there she is. The guardian between worlds. The oak door is often used to access fairy or to journey to other worlds. Do not take this lightly, as the oak energy is very powerful. You must always walk this path with a pure heart and intent. If you do not, you will not be given access. So, as with that playing the martyr or the victim, if you're not pure at heart, you will not succeed. Spirit can see into the heart of your soul, and there is no escaping or trying to be something you are not. Whenever you're in need of strength and stability, you must call on the oak. Are you taking on too much and struggling on regardless? It may be a time where you need to realise your limits and be gentle on yourself. The oak is about endurance, but you have to look at what cost. Oak will help you move from stagnant place or show you that you are moving just ever so gently towards your goal. Just as the acorn slowly becomes a tree and continues to grow at a slow and steady pace, the acorn's energy is also a great call on fertility. So what I say, slow and steady wins the race and very fertile ground, especially in new ideas or projects. Lastly, the oak is invaluable while in need of answers or seeking information. Remember its connection to the ancestors and call upon the collective wisdom to guide you when you are lost or in need. Oak will help you shift through the overwhelming amount of knowledge available and give you exactly what you need at the right time. So watch out for synchronicities. That means white feathers, numbers on a clock, songs on the radio, etc. So your rune looks like a big bow. Can't remember this one. Let's have a look. or the letter D? Daggers, I think it is. Yes. Heimdall and Loki, the mischievous god and his rival. So the Devil in the Deep Blue Sea, Midsummer, 21st of June, rival gods, order from chaos. Daggers. Daggers also, I believe, I've got it the right one. It's one day, and that's what you've got there. One day. So taking action. Stop putting things off until tomorrow. So, daggers. Yeah, it's the word for day, one day. Daggers represents noon, specifically 12 o'clock, when the sun is at its highest point. So remember that. It also means daylight itself, especially the long hours of glorious sunshine at midsummer. Daggers will appear at precisely the opposite point to Jera in the runic calendar. Jera represents midwinter, when the sun is at its weakest. The rowan tree. Rowan tree, oh rowan tree. Rowan tree is your tree, Aquarius. Well done, Spirit. So you need to be at full strength. And the herb sage, so you may have to sage your house. Get some incense sticks. It is governed by fire. Two fire gods of radically different characteristics, so you may know two fire signs. The first is Heimdall, symbolised by a steady torch or beacon shining in the darkness. Heimdall was a sentinel of the gods, the guardian of the Rainbow Bridge, ever watchful and the bringer of enlightenment to mortals. It was he who reveals the secrets, so a fire sign may reveal these secrets to you. The other god connected with daggers is the untrustworthy Loki, the trickster. Loki was too clever for his own good indeed. Anyone else, or indeed anyone else's. Anyone else's good, sorry. Although he did some beneficial things, these boons were usually byproducts of his mischievous acts. Even so, he was the blood brother of Odin. So the brother, a mischievous child, sibling, whatever it is. And was usually cunning enough to talk his way out of trouble. Loki represents wild, uncontrolled flames and is an enemy of humans. You've got an enemy there. While Heimdall represents warmth, security, and illumination, the two gods were great rivals and were fated to kill each other on the deadly day of Ragnarok. Daggers is a rune of happiness and prosperity. It does, however, suggest that major change needs and will soon occur. Yet this rune is also one of laughter and fun and wonderful new experiences. Daggers is a good rune to receive if you have been suspended in a period. Yes, you have, because we've got the sacrifice there. Where is he? Pisces. Stuck in his thing hanging upside down. There he is. If you have been suspended in a period of waiting, it signifies the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. A fresh burst of activity is to be expected when this rune appears, which is your Ace of Wands again. It can also show a breakthrough following a period of frustration that exposes previously hidden information. Indeed, secrets are about to be revealed. There we go again, the High Priestess. When Daggers makes an appearance, it will motivate your actions and lead you to a position from which you can take an enlightened stance on any issue that's been troubling you. This new enlightenment will give you the opportunity to plan for the future sensibly. However, Daggers is not all about serious life path changes, and there is a strong element of fun to this rune. In some cases, it signals playtime, and that's what they want. They want to go out to play. Because the new perspective that it gives reveals a life isn't all hard work and self-denial. You may find new avenues to explore with childlike wonder. A marvellous sense of humour is evident, proving that life is worth living. This association with childhood goes beyond you personally. In fact, anything to do with children is auspicious. Most rune readers think that Daggers is always beneficial, having no inverted meaning. However, should this feel like it's negative, it signals the end of an era and warns that you may have to wait a while for these new beginnings to occur. So, well done there, Spirit. Thanks for listening.